Hi, I'm Mark Small. It's a Civil Discourse for October 18th, 2022. Since 1981, when Ronald Reagan took office, United States public school systems have been going downhill, been a gradual dumbing down. Now, lately, we've seen people saying parents should have input on curricula. And why is it they want parents to have input? So that things like evolution won't be taught in school, or that people can't be teaching values to children through math and science. Just teach them math and science. And history, gosh, you'd have critical race theory being taught. Let's get several things straight. People who had just graduated from high school shouldn't be trying to tell anybody what to teach in terms of the curricula, not when they're wanting to limit knowledge. What do we have? Well, we've got evolution, for example. If you have another generation dumbed down as effectively as Ronald Reagan did a couple of generations, it's going to be far worse. We'll have people, and it's not just those children being affected, it's everybody in our society is impacted, because if we got people who don't know that science is kind of based for life sciences on evolution, no, we're not going to have doctors worth of crap. If you have people learning math, like, I had somebody one time tell me when I was in West Lafayette that you couldn't have, I was describing how an adding machine would get stuck if you tried to divide 10 by 3, because it's an infinite number. It's a 3.333 repeating decimal. And she said, well, only God is infinite. And there are actually people out there who would teach those values in math. So we should not allow that to happen. And we have. Religion is in it. Anytime somebody says we don't want to have values taught in education, actually they want to. They're wanting to backdoor their own. Or take critical race theory. Critical race theory, it's not taught in public schools, but the state of Florida, land of freedom and actually not, defines critical race theory as the theory that white supremacists had like a structural impact on our government and our system, that racism was part of our system from the get-go. Look at the Constitution. The Constitution protected slavery. It didn't mention it by name. They wanted to avoid that because they really wanted the South to be part of the Union so they could make a lot of money off of slaves. And in fact, 95% of the agricultural output of the South before the Civil War was based on slave labor. So that's not talking about critical race theory. That's talking about historical fact. And we need to teach those things, and people need to learn them. In the meantime, if what you have is we're going to teach what like some of the preachers want us to do, which is to say that we should put religion back in education. It never was supposed to be in education. This is a secular state. No religion has a hold on it. If you're going to say that, great. Then if there's a community here of people of the Islamic faith, then they can have a madras funded by the state. Don't like it? Too bad. That's why we need to make sure that we look at education as being this. People learn about life, they learn about their subjects, and they also learn to be independent. Independent means that they can think on their own, because parents don't own children. Once children reach the age of being an adult and they're out on their own, they got to think on their own. And the idea is you give them the capability to think, not just to regurgitate your beliefs. I'm Mark Small. I'm running for Indiana House District 86. I'm a Republican nominee. I'm pro-choice, pro-environment, definitely anti-gun, definitely anti-MAGA, and anti-Trump. Peace.